Now let's talk about the problem of the day. During this time, we'll think together about how to represent and solve this problem and what it teaches us about math. When I ask you questions, please make sure to answer out loud, just like you would in school. I noticed this part of the story problem got a little confused by it. Right here, what does it mean when it says which is 4 times as many? What does the which mean in that part of the sentence? Say it out loud. Yeah, the which here, that means the Pokemon stamps, because the problem was just talking about Pokemon stamps. I'm going to draw an arrow from the which to the Pokemon stamps so that I remember. Great. I bet most of you realized this was a multiplicative comparison problem. What in the story made you think that? Say it out loud. Yeah, it says that he has 4 times as many. And we know from yesterday, when we're comparing amounts using language like times greater or more, or times fewer or less, then it's a multiplicative comparison problem. All right, so what thinking questions did you use before representing to help you understand this problem? Say them out loud. Yeah, probably you said, what is being compared? Which thing has the greater amount? And which amount am I given? The exact same questions as yesterday. I put those on our VA again today to help us remember to use them. So, what are we comparing in this problem? Say it out loud. Okay, so we've got SpongeBob stamps versus Pokemon stamps, SB versus P. And which thing has the greater amount? How do you know? Say it out loud. Sure, Pokemon stamps is greater. Because in the problem, it says he has 12 Pokemon stamps, which is 4 times as many as his SpongeBob stamps. And what are we given? Say it out loud. Yeah, the Pokemon stamps. We know that Pokemon equals 12, but SpongeBob, we don't know yet. Okay, so am I being given the larger amount or the smaller amount in this problem? Say it out loud. Oh, interesting. So today, we're being given the larger or greater amount. All right. Knowing all of this, how could we represent this problem if we wanted to use a tape diagram? Say it out loud. Okay. We could put Pokemon and SpongeBob. We could put 4 groups for Pokemon and 1 group for SpongeBob. Because we know from the story that the Pokemon is 4 times more than SpongeBob. So what should I put inside the groups and why? Say it out loud. Oh, a variable. Okay. I'll put a variable inside each group because the amount in one group is the amount of SpongeBob stamps, and we don't know how many that is. Okay, so what about the 12 for the Pokemon stamps? Where does that go? Say it out loud. Oh, right. The 12 is like the total. That's the greater amount, and that's how many Pokemon stamps we have. So we can put it right up there. Okay. This is a little different than the representation that we had yesterday. So here's the visual anchor from yesterday. Okay. How is the representation that we have today different from the one we had yesterday? Say it out loud. Okay. Yesterday, we wrote the given amount in each group because it was the smaller amount and we had to repeat it multiple times to get the bigger amount. Today, we don't know the smaller amount that we're repeating, so we put a variable for our groups. Our given amount today is the larger amount, which is like the total in the tape diagram. Yesterday, we didn't know the larger amount, so we used a variable for the total. Okay. So based on our representation, what equation could we use to solve this problem? Say it out loud. Sure. 12 divided by 4. And what's that going to equal? Say it out loud. Yeah, 3. I'd annotate it like this. 12 is the Pokemon stamps divided by 4, because that's 4 times as many Pokemon as SpongeBob. And the 3 is the SpongeBob stamps. Oh, great. So, why did division make sense as an operation to use to solve this problem? Say it out loud. Okay, so division makes sense because we were given the larger amount and we had to figure out an unknown that was smaller than what we were given. Right. Sometimes to solve a multiplicative compare problem, we're looking for the larger amount and we'll need to multiply. But sometimes we're looking for the smaller amount and we'll need to divide. Read this key point with me from the visual anchor. Go. We can divide to find the smaller amount. Go ahead and click the arrow to move to the next slide.